In this example, we're going to solve a compound inequality and express the answer in interval notation and also graph it. The compound inequality means that it's just basically a series of inequalities. So here we got negative 19 less than 3x plus 2 and also less than 8. We solve them the same way as we solve regular inequalities. We can use the same results that we can, for example, always subtract or add the same number to all sides, and the inequality will not change. So I'm subtracting 2 from both sides. Now, negative 19 subtract 2, you can use a calculator for that. That's negative 21 on the left-hand side. Then here it is going to cancel out, and I get 3x. And then on the other side, I get 8 minus 2. So let's do that. So 8 minus 2, that's 6. Okay, then what you want to do to solve this for x is divide everything by 3. Now be very careful, because if the number that you're dividing by is negative, you actually have to flip the signs of all numbers on the left and on the right and then flip them with each other. So that's going to be more difficult, but this is a positive number, so I can always divide by a positive number and inequality does not change. So negative 21 divided by 3 will give me negative 7. Here it's going to cancel the 3, and then here on the other side 6 divided by 3 is 2. Now notice how the inequality is strict. What we mean by that is that it is less than. So if it's less or more, we call this a strict inequality. And when we graph, we're going to use an empty dot for that. Okay, not a filled dot. Now, if this was something like less than or equal to or more than or equal to, then it would not be strict. And so then what we use is a filled dot when we graph. Okay, so let's see if we can graph it. The interval we get is between negative 7 and 2. Now I use parentheses. Why do I use parentheses? Again, that depends on the type of inequality. If it's strict, then we're using parentheses. If it's not, then we're using square brackets. In this case, both sides were strict, less, less, and so that's why we are not putting brackets. We are putting square brackets, we are putting parentheses. Now, when I graph, I want to start at negative 7 and then extend it all the way. Oops, I don't know why this is happening. Okay, so let me clear it. Start at negative 7, go all the way to 2, but we also need to place these empty or open dots on the ends here, because this is not a strict situation. I mean, it is a strict situation.